color analysis. Glowing pastel color create a soft, hazy atmosphere that heighten the passion of the fantasy in the scene. On the left, the painted statue of Cupid holding a finger to his lips suggests a playful and secretive elements. The scenes and overgrown landscape illuminated by sunlight suggest spring or summer, vitality and fertility. A gentle waterfall is present in the background. The soft light allows the pastel tones to blend harmoniously with the natural surrounding, unifying the figures and the landscape. Fragrance skill in using color strengthens the sensual and romantic mood, reflecting the elegance and charm of Rococo art.
Through the composition of this work can be seen from the dynamic asymmetrical balance that is the composition of this painting. It's carefully built through strong diagonal lines, especially from the swing and the woman's body. This line creates a visual movement that directs the viewer gaze from top to bottom, from the woman to the young man hiding in the bush. Although not symmetrical, the composition still feels balanced thanks to the distribution of visual elements on both sides of the canvas. The cherry touches on the right and left, as well as the surrounding foliage, form a natural frame that transfers the focus on the woman in the center. The depth of space is also created through the stacking of elements and the play of light, giving a rich three-dimensional impression. From the form of this work, in terms of movement and soft ornamentation, the form in this painting are dominated by curve and organic line, creating an impression of natural movement. The curve swing the floating woman body, and the shoes threw into the air all imply dynamism and spontaneity. The ornamental detail on the dress, cherry touches, and foliage show Paragoner's love of decorative beauty. And in addition, the human body is depicted with ideal proportion and expressive process, adding visual appeal while reinforcing the hidden romantic narrative.
Now I will talk about iconography analysis, symbol or hidden meaning. The woman on the swing, her paws kicking her shoes into the air while her dress billows, is provocative act intended to offer her lover a view up her skirt. They symbolize freedom, provoling, and infidelity. Also, the young man hidden in the bushes looking up represent the secret lover. Her research out with his head. Another hidden meaning is the angel with finger to his lips signal secrecy, asking the viewers to keep the lover affair quiet.
The chronography analysis of the swing is the garden setting. The overgrown garden symbolizes nature, fertility, and uncontrolled passion. Unlike the structured gardens of classical art, this wild environment reflects emotion, excess, and indulgence. The dense greenery frames the scene, enhancing its intimate and sensual atmosphere while separating it from the rational world beyond. Next is the light, color, and rococo sensibility. The soft pastel palette, particularly the pinks and greens, is emblematic of rococo aesthetic and reinforces themes of pleasure and fantasy. Light focuses on the woman, making her both the visual and symbolic center of desire. The theatrical lighting heightens the sense of illusion and playful eroticism. The swing overall symbolic meaning functioned as a visual narrative of aristocratic indulgence, secrecy, and moral freedom. It reflects the Rococo era's fascination with pleasure over virtue and surface over depth. The painting subtly critiques yet simultaneously celebrates the decadence of the French upper class prior to the French Revolution.
The Secret Meeting by Jean-Honoré Fragonard is a classic Rococo painting from the 1770s. It shows a young woman in a lavish pink gown sneaking down a garden staircase for a hidden rendezvous with her lover. The scene is full of drama, soft colors, and delicate details, capturing a moment of secret excitement and romance that was very popular in the art of French aristocracy at the time. The story behind the painting is just as important. It was made for a private pleasure pavilion but was rejected by its owner as the tastes were changing. People were starting to prefer more serious and moral art, neoclassicism over playful Rococo scenes. Painted just before the French Revolution, this beautiful image of aristocratic secrecy and luxury now feel like a final, glittering snapshot of the world that was about to disappear forever.
Ezra of the Swim is General Forno's most famous painting and was produced in the Rococo art movement. In the term of the style, this work highlights the characteristic of Rococo through a playful atmosphere, sensual element, dynamic movement, and through the use of the free and excessive brushstroke.
In terms of meaning, this work is not just a depiction of women swinging, but symbolizes erotic love, temptation, impermanence, and love game in aristocratic culture. In addition, this depiction of leisure activities also reflect the luxury life and social status of the 18th century nobility, while inviting viewers to interpret the work freely through their imagination.
James Honor Fragonard. This painting is famous example of French Rococo art in the 18th century. It showed the fun and the rich lifestyle of people at that time. The soft pastel color make the painting look calm down and romantic. There are important symbols in this painting. The woman on the swing show joy and fun. The man hiding in the bush show secret love. The small angel statues ask everyone to be quiet. This painting show how rich people lived before the French Revolution. In conclusion, the swing is not only a painting of fun but also show the culture of Rococo art.